I do that? Welcome to the show. You folks all right? Everybody okay? You feeling good? Are you like me? You feel good? You look good?
Yep, that's right.
You work hard, you play hard?
Right.
You know what is happening this week, and it happens every week in New York? Fleet Week.
Oh.
Anybody here participating in Fleet Week? But it's when American men and women, the Navy, Coast Guard, sailors, Marines, everybody comes to New York, and they leave their vessel in the harbor, and they have a big time, and it's like Mardi Gras, really. But it's for armed services, and it's a wonderful thing. But you know, it's a little depressing because New York City is still one of those towns, and it's not Leamington, Ontario.
Well,
Obscure Canadian towns for 100, Alex. You're a sailor and you're in town on Fleet Week and you go to dinner and you come out and your submarine's been stolen. You know what? You know what I'm saying? Earlier today, I saw a couple of sailors, and what a coincidence, they bumped into former Mayor Elliot Spitzer.
Really?
Yeah, and they were asking him if he knew where they could find girls.
Oh.
Yeah. Hot. Did you notice it's hot? The weather is already creeping up. It's going to be a very hot summer, I fear. Very hot today. I was walking down Fifth Avenue past St. Patrick's. I saw a couple of nuns sitting out front on the porch, rolling cold cans of Bud on their neck. Woo! Hot. Summer is just around the corner. Here's a sure sign that it's summer today. And that's a true story. My hand to God on this one. A UPS guy asked me to put sunblock on his legs. True story. Here's how nice and summery it was today. This happened down at West Side Story. Anybody see the West Side Story? Huh? Instead of rumbling, the Sharks and the Jets were barbecuing. They weren't rumbling. Come on. Well, Memorial Day weekend is ahead. I know it's only Wednesday, but you want to get a jump on being stuck at the airport for 24 hours. I mean, you really look forward to that 8 hours on the runway leaping through Delta's Sky Mall magazine. Let's see. It's Memorial Day, though, and, you know, it's the day that we honor military heroes with a mattress blowout sale at Sleepy's. That's not right. That's not right. A lot of barbecues this weekend. You having a barbecue? Anybody here having a barbecue? Great. That's great. Because those ice caps just aren't melting fast enough. I always, here's what I like to do. I put like a 5-minute on, and I'm no Emeril Lagasse.
Ooh. Whoa.
But whenever I'm barbecuing, here's what you do. You take out your steak, and you put it on the grill and sear it on each side for about 5 minutes.
Sear.
And that brings out the carcinogens. That's exactly where you want to be. Yeah, that's right. We got the big barbecue weekend at my house this weekend, and it's not going to be easy. The family got together, and we have to tell Mom she's not coming to the picnic because we're replacing her. And believe me, she's not going to take that easy, but here's who we're taking her place. I don't know if you've been at a picnic or a barbecue and everybody's in a good frame of mind, and then something goes haywire, and because something always can, the potential for danger is always there at a barbecue because you've got people probably drunk. You've got the hot coals, and you've got the blazing sun, and you've got people overeating. Well, last year, I always try to keep an eye on my Uncle Earl because he's like my buddy, he's my guy. And I kept looking at him, and I thought he's fine to look at him. And I noticed that he's drinking out of a flask, and I thought, well, all right, I'll give him that one. Well, then later, it turns out it was not a flask. He was drinking the charcoal lighter. By the way, many of these jokes are told annually.
Yeah. That's what's so great.
Tonight, season finale of American Idol. What are you folks in another time zone? I mean, honest to God, I thought I had gone deaf there for a minute.
Well.
And it was a special show. Guess who showed up? Paula Abdul.
Oh.
Yes. She was not supposed to be there. She just wandered in.
Oh.
I know a lot of you folks are only here because you couldn't get in to see Sex and the City 2. Am I right? I mean, the thing opens at midnight tonight, and the 2 hours of aging actresses shopping for shoes. And when I heard that, I said, hey, cut me a slice of that. I'm going to be there. Put me in a... And in this one, Aiden is back. Right. And if you know what that means, there's a good chance you're gay.
That's right.
I don't know. But what a storybook ending to Sex and the City 2. At the end, Samantha becomes the next Mrs. Larry King. Wow. How about that Gulf of Mexico? You all remember the Gulf of Mexico. It's the Gulf of Parking. You can get down there and park now. They have endless, unlimited parking for the old Gulf Coast.
Oh.
And British Petroleum, somehow they're going to make money on this. They're already figuring out a way to make money on this. They're losing billions and billions and billions of dollars a day on this oil leak. They're ruining the environment, killing off the wildlife, but yet they found a way to make money on the big oil spill. Are you aware of this?
No. How?
Here, watch.
Ready to fire up the grill? This summer, say goodbye to boring old charcoal briquettes and switch to new BP tar balls. Freshly harvested from the Gulf of Mexico, BP tar balls' toxic hydrocarbons and volatile chemical compounds make any grilled meat spill-licious. Try BP tar balls and turn your next barbecue into a tarbecue.
I hate it when that happens. You folks familiar with Justin Bieber?
Yes.
He a popular young star, and he's just a kid. He's like 11, I don't know.
Whatever.
Been on the show, very personable, very likable young fellow, and wherever he goes, people go crazy. The young girls just can't get enough of Justin Bieber. Well, we have a brand new segment tonight to kind of kick off the holidays, and the name of this segment is called Justin Bieber Ouch!
Really? Justin Bieber ouch.
Justin Bieber Ouch!
Ouch. Justin Bieber ouch.
All right, take a look. Ladies and gentlemen, there's Paul Schaefer right over there.
Thank you, David Letterman. Thank you. Those of you in the studio audience, those of you at home.
On the program tonight, our
Coming up, Don Rickles and Piedmont Bird Callers. Remember, sunblock's not only good for your skin, it's delicious on chicken. Stick around, Duke.
For 45 years, the community of Piedmont, California has had an annual high school bird calling competition. And typically, each year, we will have the winners representative of that competition here on the program. That's what we're going to do tonight. I think you'll find it enjoyable. So do me a favor. Please welcome third-place finishers Catherine Harley, Anna Kritikos, and Sarah Siskin. Girls, come on out, please. You're Catherine. Nice to meet you, Catherine. How are you? And you're Anna, and you are Sarah. Come on all the way over here, kids. Thank you very much for being with us tonight. And you all go to the same high school, is that correct?
Yeah.
And is it Piedmont High? Is that where it is? Yeah. What year are you guys in?
We're all seniors.
Seniors? And looking forward to going on to college next fall?
Yes.
Yeah. Where will you be going?
I'm going to University of Colorado at Boulder.
That's very nice there.
Yeah.
How about yourself?
University of California at Davis.
Well, Davis, it's a big veterinary medicine school.
Indeed.
Are you going to study to be a veterinarian?
I think managerial economics will be the option.
Okay, good. Oh. Okay. All right. And you?
I'm excited to be going to Tufts in the fall.
Oh, Tufts up there in the Boston area. Well, good for you. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. First year in the competition?
Yes, my first year.
And everybody first year?
My
Third year?
And second.
Okay, so you're a seasoned veteran. And what is the impetus to sign up for the competition? Is it just a love of ornithology?
Usually there's an announcement, and it's like free pizza, bird calling, and kids go. So.
Free pizza. And you, free pizza?
I indulge in pizza, but you know.
And you?
Pizza.
Pizza as well, all right. Okay, so you guys were the third place finishers. What did you win?
This trip.
Okay, and the bird tonight is what?
Northern Gannet.
The Northern Gannet. I've never heard of that. G-A-N-O-T-T? G-A-N-E-T? There it is right there. Okay. Now, what can you tell us about the bird?
68% of the species live in the British Isles, so...
It generally eats...
So you take it from there.
And what does it eat?
Generally eats small fish, herrings, any pelagic species.
Okay, it's a seabird then.
Yeah, it's a diver.
It's a diver. It looked a little like what we think of as a seagull or a plover, something like that, in that family?
Yeah.
Okay, and how do you research the call that it makes?
There's actually a lot of websites that have bird calls, and you just listen to it, do it over and over again, and we met with our biology teacher, and he helped us with it as well.
Free pizza. All right, Catherine Harley, Anna Kritikos, and Sarah Siskin, take it away, kids. Third place winners, ladies and gentlemen, Northern Gannet. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Congratulations. Nice meeting you. Pleasure to have you here. Thank you very much. Good luck at Tufts. Thank you so much. I mean, it's a wonder the place isn't full of Northern Gannets because...
Oh.
Took three to do that.
Yeah.
Next, Angelica Kong, Devin Duffy, and Tom Eric Haugen. Ladies and gentlemen, come on out. Angelica? Hi. Nice to see you. Devin, nice to see you. Tom, Eric, Haugen, nice to see you. And you kids are all juniors, same high school. The competition is held at the high school there, Piedmont High, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. First year in the competition?
Yeah, all three of us.
And what was the motivating factor here other than the free pizza?
We just wanted to make some memories.
Make some memories? Not bad. And believe me, these are the memories that will last a lifetime. And you, any thoughts reflecting now on the competition, why you're in it, and what have you learned?
I don't know, just an excuse to dress up like a bird and act. Do what I do.
Okay. You, sir?
Yeah, I just wanted to make a fool of myself on national television.
You've come to the right place. Well, I do that every night, and I made a pretty good living. All right, the bird of choice tonight is?
The tundra swan.
Tundra swan. I don't know this, but it sounds like it might be endangered. Is it endangered?
Not at all.
Not at all, all right. Where do we find the tundra swan?
The tundra.
But northern latitudes, more up in the frozen tundra?
It's over all of North America.
North America. So this is the swan that we see, and I've always been told that the swans mate for life. Is that correct?
Yeah.
As far as you know? Yeah, okay. Now, I would think that this, I've actually heard swans, it's kind of a honking, isn't it? Is it a little bit of a honking?
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know, you're the experts. Okay, Angelica Kong, Devin Duffy, and Tom Eric Haugen, and second place winners with the Tundra Swan. Take it away, kids. Angelica, thank you very much. Devin, thank you very much. Tom Eric, thank you very much. Are you thinking to yourself, it sounded a little like the Northern Gannet? Put a couple extra guys on the doors. I don't want the swans in here now either. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we have your first place competitors. Say hello to Andrew Moorhead, Emma Nichols, and Zachary Pizer. Come on out, folks. Andrew, great pleasure to meet you. Emma, nice to meet you. Zachary, come right over here, kids. You're all seniors. What are you going to do after high school?
I don't know. I'm a junior.
You're a junior? Okay. What are you going to do for the summer?
I'm going to an acting camp in Santa Cruz.
Okay, and you?
I'm going backpacking in Europe.
Oh, man, well, good luck and be careful over there. Where are you going to school? You told us already you're going to UC Berkeley, is that right? Yeah, and you, sir?
I'm going to be performing in 2 shows, Hairspray and Paint Your Wagon at our local community theater.
But you know, Paint Your Rocket, that would be a great show. Nothing wrong with that. Get to work on that immediately. Paint Your Rocket. Okay. Oh, man. All right, settle down, everyone, please. Now, what is the bird we're hearing tonight?
The red-billed chough.
The Irish red-billed chough.
Irish red-billed
chough. I've never heard of a red-billed chough. What can you tell us about the bird?
It's a bit like a crow with a red beak. It's a non-migratory bird.
Stays where then? In Ireland?
Mainly in Ireland and other parts of North Africa.
So, but we don't have them here in North America.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Irish. And why did you select the Irish red-billed chough?
Well, it's a fun bird, you know, practical call. It just really spoke to us, I guess.
Yeah. And when you say fun bird, what? Okay, Andrew Moorhead, Emma Nichols, and Zachary Pizer. It's the Irish red-billed chough, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. You, sir? Come on up here. Could everyone come up now? Typically, If you know anything about me at all, you know that I consider you all to be winners. So let's finish up now with a collective group call. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen, your Piedmont Bird Call Competition winners for 2010. Take it away, kids. We'll be right back with tonight's Top 10 list of non-winners, everybody. All right, here we go. Our next guest is a good friend of ours and a comedy legend. He'll be performing at the Orleans Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas on June 5th and 6th. Here he is, Mr. Warmth himself, Don Rickles. Oh, Don. Rickles.
Thanks. I never liked that Paul. Get rid of him.
Hey. 51 years, Don Rickles has been a headliner. 51 years a headliner in Las Vegas, Nevada. Nobody.
And
nobody comes close to that.
Well, thanks, Dave. By the way, it's great to see you again,
Thank
David.
you.
You don't look good. But no, you look terrific, Dave.
Well,
you're getting older too, and I get older too, but I feel great.
Don, let me ask you a question. If there were no Las Vegas, where would a guy like you have had such a great career?
On a sanitation truck.
Yeah. What was the old Las Vegas like when you started out there?
Well, you know, you had to do good because everybody had a gun. No, that's true. The owners used to sit in the front and go, hey, let him do another Jew crack and I'm going to put a bullet in his head. No, they were wise guys, but they were great. They really were. You know, if you weren't funny, you know, your home burned.
Right.
Anyway.
But now, did you ever have any trouble? Did anybody take you aside and say, hey, knock off the this or knock off the that?
No, Sinatra was my bodyguard.
Oh. Frank was pivotal in your career, wasn't he?
You kidding?
Yeah.
He woke up in the morning and went, the summer wind, is Rickles alive? Anyway, no, Frank was great. I could say a lot about him because there's...
Yeah.
Anyway,
but now, take us back.
How long you had that?
Tell us.
Dave, you work with those birds, and I like that first group one.
Cute kids, don't you think?
Nuts. They're going to college. Can you see? One of them will be president someday.
They were cute kids. Didn't you think they were cute kids?
Yeah, they were all right.
Yeah. Now, they were
adorable.
Johnny, really your buddy Johnny Carson used to have them on his show all the time.
So what do you want me to do? Drop my pants and fire a rocket?
Here now, Don Rickles dropping his pants and firing a rocket. Here we go.
Favorite remark.
Stand by. Get ready.
You son of a gun.
Here's Don firing a rocket.
What were you saying about? You were saying something?
Yeah, going down down memory lane. Now, tell us who was in the original Rat Pack. Now, were you a Rat Pack guy?
No, I was the guy that stood outside the steam room saying, "Pass me my pants." Anyway, we used to have a steam room, and Frank's big joke was to throw me out in the nude by the cabanas, and all the old Jews in the beach chairs would go, "What?"
Yeah. Because in those days,
the Irish guys went,
but now did you?
And the Polacks went.
But you,
I covered everything. Did I leave anybody
pretty
out?
Much, no.
I was going to say the blacks, but that would be trouble.
Okay, now, but
anyway.
But you drank pretty good. In those days, those guys drank pretty good, didn't
Yeah,
they?
I drank vodka pretty good.
Yeah.
I used to get a girl and never get excited except the leg kept going up. Anyway, but...
what does that mean, the leg kept going up?
Well, we're on the air, but it means the bird got excited. Anyway...
I see.
I got to write that down.
Yeah, it means the bird got excited, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in. Now listen, tell us a little bit. It was you and Sammy, your good friend Sammy Davis Jr.,
yeah.
Frank, of course, Dean Martin.
Yeah.
Oh, now you know what they advertise all the time are these Dean Martin roasts.
Oh, they would.
And you're featured in them. Tell us a little, give us some flavor of those.
You know what, Dave? The truth of it is, there was such, and folks, every time I'm here, I look out and I get to think, I'm going blind. Because you people on television don't know, it's all black in there. Either that or I got cataracts.
Right. But don't you...
But what happens is the class of the group, you know, people like Orson Welles, you know, rest his soul, Jack Benny, you know, Dean Martin, of course.
Johnny Carson also.
Johnny Carson, yeah. There were so many great people. Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan was great. Right. I mean, I kidded him when he was the governor, and I did the roast. There's one guy who went,
yeah.
Is he around? Either that or he's making pancakes. These are little asides.
I understand. You know, thank you. Thank you
just
very
to
much.
keep me going because you're no help.
I know.
Anyway.
I am no help. But it was Greg Garrison who produced the roast?
Greg Garrison, rest his soul. He was great. And you know how he did that, Dave? And ladies and gentlemen, he always said everybody had something written. I was kind of proud of this. And every time I did the show, he said, Rickles does whatever he wants. I trust him, let him just do his thing. Right. And I never had anything written for me, and I just winged it right off the top of my head. And one thing I always remember is Frank Sinatra always used to sit, when I was the host, he'd sit next to me and he'd smoke, and the smoke was coming up and say, what the hell is this, London? Anyway, and at that time, Frank laughed. Had he not, I would have been on the Jerry Lewis telethon. Anyway, walk on, walk on. Well, forget about it.
But it was good fun. Now, do you ever watch some of those tapes now? Because there's some, like you said, tremendous talent represented
I
on those
do,
tapes.
but every time I do, the wife wants to drive out to the cemetery. Anyway, so many of them are gone, rest their souls. You know, there's so many greats. I'm still here because God said, keep it going, kid.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Good for you. Good for you. We'll be right back. Don Rickles, everybody. Don Rickles, 51 years in Las Vegas, and so you've seen it all. You've seen it go from its humble beginnings, not so humble really, but its beginnings, to now it's just like a corporate amusement park.
Well, it's great.
Really,
when Howard Hughes came in, you know, he came out of the closet and made this a fantastic... No, I don't mean he was gay. Being gay is nothing wrong with that.
He just lived in a closet. He was... No, he did. He was...
That's right.
Yeah.
He would take a shower without the water.
He was a recluse.
Anyway, that's like because he was weird. I hate that. Show the cards so this crowd... Show the film. Show the film. Anyway... Anyway, those days, we all used to hang out together. The cocktail waitress...
You were single in those days, right?
Oh, I was in heat. Yeah. Anyway, I can hardly wait till the show to be over to get this going again.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're laughing. That joke's going to cost me. I'm married 45 years, and when I get back to the hotel, she's going to say, let's hear that thing about the leg again. And this time, make me laugh.
But it was working late, doing shows, running around different casinos, meeting a lot of...
And we were lonely, Dave. You know, the cocktail waitresses today, God bless them, they got families and kids, and they got a lot of obligations. In those days, when they first started out, there was only 3 or 4 hotels, and we were all lonely and wanted to be together. We used to go out to Lake Mead, and believe it or not, I water skied.
Wow.
Boy, and now I just sit in the chair and go, I'm up. Anyway, But it was fun. It was great fun. And you met girls. And I was a late bloomer. I was 38 before I got married. I used to sit in the tub and make it bubble. Anyway,
I don't know.
Anyway, so Frank fixed me up with this one girl.
Oh.
I never forgot, Margie, her name was. He said, Don, I got this girl for you. She's perfect. And she was blonde, kind of cute, glasses, you know, and a little space like you. Little space in her front teeth.
Between her front teeth, yeah.
Yeah, and every time we made love, she started to whistle. I didn't know if I stooped her or made tea.
All right, now when we come back, I have a little bit of a bone to pick with you, if that's all right.
You can pick my bone.
We'll be right back with Don Rickles, ladies and gentlemen.
Join us again tomorrow as Dave welcomes Robert Downey Jr. And OK Go. Spit out the gum right now. That's better. We'll be right back.
What is it? Are you the only comedian that headlines in Las Vegas these days? Are there other comics in there?
Oh, no, Jerry Seinfeld, who I think...
Oh, sure, Jerry comes in.
He's a delightful man and a funny guy. I don't want, and Bob Newhart, of course, my dear friend. And there are many, you know, I'll leave out too many people that I think are funny.
But it's changed, isn't it? I mean, everything's different now that when that tiger got loose and killed everyone.
What's wrong with you?
Now,
oh, by the way, I just got to get this in. Paul Schaefer?
Yeah.
The cameraman, get out of the way.
Sir, yeah. Mr. Rickles?
I just came back from a tour of Canada, and everything's great. Everybody... And there's one Mountie still sitting on a horse going, where's Jeanette MacDonald? You kids don't remember those days, Nelson Eddy and Jeanette MacDonald, you know, the Mounties, you know.
Sure.
And I was in Canada. I had a wonderful time. I had a leak in my canoe and had to leave early.
Ho!
Anyway.
Hey-o!
Hey, that's good. Leave that in. Hey-ho, ho-ho. They got a moron for a band leader. Hey-ho, ho-ho. I love you, Paul.
No, I know you do, Don.
You do, but
I
God
love
bless you.
Yeah.
Too bad you're not taller.
But
anyway,
Don is the voice of Mr. Potato Head in Toy Story 3.
Yep.
When will that be opening up in theaters? June 18th. That's a big deal, Don. You've been in the previous two, right?
It's been 14 years that I've been doing it.
And
my
grandkids, they love that.
Yeah,
they love that.
Pop-Pop's Mr. Potato Head, you know. They're cute kids. They're going to come in to a lot of money if I let them.
Yeah.
Anyway,
let's show them a clip, Don. This is you as Mr. Potato Head in Toy Story 3. Let's take a look here.
Oh, behind you. Someone's coming.
You would not believe what I've been through tonight.
Darling, are you okay?
I feel fresh, healthy. It's terrible.
You've lost weight and so tall.
Ah, you're a sight for detachable eyes.
What happened there? Toy Story 3. Now, I was watching the Craig Ferguson show one night. The show is right on after this one.
Yeah.
And they say a special guest star, Don Rickles, and I think, well, great. I mean, I'm excited and wounded at the same time because I thought, why would Don be going on another show? You know, why? I thought, he's my buddy.
Well,
I'll be honest with you, and there you are, and he's sucking up to you, and I'm thinking, and you're talking about, oh, Barbara loves you, and you come out to the house. I say, has he really been to the house?
Well, you're talking about Craig
Ferguson. Has he really been out to your house?
No.
Okay.
Anyway,
but you all go to dinner, and his wife and my wife and his.
I don't know. No, Peter LaSalle, is a dear friend of mine. He's a producer over there. And why did you bring up Greg Ferguson all of it?
Because I had this bone to pick. Because I'm sitting at home alone watching TV, thinking.
Well, I do other shows.
Well, that's right there. See, I didn't know that.
This show is not weak. It's not skyrocketing. This show. It doesn't help me anything. This show is just a time killer, and you help me with the hotel room when I'm staying at the Hollywood Inn.
Oh, the Hollywood. But now,
so this is a bit. I'm not through yet, Dave. Okay. You brought it up.
Yeah.
I mean, if you said to me, Don, you're going to be the co-host with me, you'll get my money, we'll be together all the time, I wouldn't make a stink about it.
Yeah.
Now that you brought it up, I certainly need other shows.
Oh, my God. I thought I was your buddy. I thought I was the guy.
I asked you for dinner 3 or 4 times, but I must say, the one man, he's a loner. When the show's over, he puts on his baseball cap, gets into his underwear, and hides under a bus. But anyway...
that's true. That's exactly right.
Completely, nothing wrong. But he gave me a wonderful party years ago at 21. He really did. And invited all his cast and crew, and I thought that was so great. And Regis Philbin, to this day, has tried to commit suicide over that 4 or 5 times.
Right. Yeah.
Because Regis wanted to be invited, and he's not big enough.
No.
Anyway, so...
He's not big enough. He's not big enough. And the other thing, Regis had surgery. They had removed the clot in his leg. Yeah. They really ought to remove the clot in his wallet. Has he ever picked up a check? No, he never has he?
I'm deaf.
No, I've had 3 dinners with you, each one memorable, and I hope we have many, many more.
Please God, I hope so too. And Dave, really, now that I'm on the show again, every time I come back, I'm very inspired, and things have gone well for me, and I owe a lot to you for being so kind to me and my family, and we have a big home now with hunting dogs.
Really?
Because Johnny went away, and I thought, Carson rest his soul, I thought it'd be the end for me, and then you came along with that booming personality. And, made it so nice for me. And I love you.
I love you too. I think the world of you. The one, the only, Don Rickles, ladies and gentlemen. In Las Vegas, June 5th and 6th at the Orleans Hotel and Casino. Nice going. Look up there. How about that guy?
Yeah,
that's it. That's one of a kind. That's it. That's all we got left.
Broke the mold.
Tremendous.
That's it.
Our next guest is a Grammy Award-winning singer-songwriter whose music is the subject of this forthcoming tribute entitled Broken Hearts and Dirty Windows, Songs of John Prine. Now, please welcome with special guest Yim Yames of My Morning Jacket, John Prine.
Love and happiness. I guess I wish you all the best. I wish you don't do like I do and never fall in love with someone like you. 'Cause if you fell just like I did, probably walk around the block like a little kid. But kids don't know. They can only guess how hard it is to wish you happiness.
I guess love is like a Christmas card. You decorate a tree, you throw it in the yard, and it decays and dies, and the snowman melts. Well, I knew love, I knew how love I got so much love that I just can't hide.
Say you drive a Chevy, say you drive a Ford, you say you drive around the town till you just get bored,
And then you change your mind for something else to do, and your heart gets bored with your mind and it changes you.
It's a doggone shame.
It's an awful mess.
I wish you love,
I wish you happiness.
I wish you love,
I wish you happiness.
I guess I wish you all the best.
John Prine. Boy, that was nice. How do you do, sir? Beautiful job. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yim, good to see you. John, that was beautiful. Great to have you. Broken Hearts and Dirty Windows, the music of John Prine, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. Have a great holiday weekend. Good night, everybody.
Now, stay tuned for Craig Ferguson. This is Alan Coulter speaking. Good night, everybody.
Try me, Guido.